As it involves Mother's Day. First, though, it was a stormy night all around the Midwest, including right here at home. Saw quite a bit of rain. So what are we expecting today, Marina?
Well, we're looking at a chance for some scattered storms, some which could be severe, especially in our southern and southeastern counties. But overall, we're going to be looking at a much different day. But 70 this afternoon will be our high, so it will be warm, but very windy, mostly cloudy skies, and then we get those thunderstorms, at least a threat for them to move in later on this afternoon.
Movie
a lot
day.
going on.
Yes.
It's movie day today.
Thanks, Marina. Let's get
Marina.
I have not, and I'm a big pizza fan too. I haven't been able to do dairy for a while now,
Oh, yeah,
but
that'll do it.
in a few months I will be. So I will be going back to
Right
putting
behind the
cheese.
station.
Cheeseless pizzas are okay. I've had them, but they're just not.
It's not
real
the same.
pizza.
It's not
Not
the
the
same.
same.
You know what I mean? It's not the same. But we are looking at one of those days that you might want to put a pizza in the oven and enjoy being indoors, both today and tomorrow, because not the best of weather. We're going to get some showers. We've got a lot of cloudy skies. Now, any amount of sunshine we get today is going to tell us if we're going to get a little bit of that severe threat as we move on into the evening hours with some thunderstorms. However, northern counties look to stay pretty socked in today, and then southern counties have a better chance to pick up on a little bit of sunshine here and there. So we'll see how the afternoon plays out, but we have a big system that's moving in basically out of Nebraska, heading on into our region and then through Minnesota into Wisconsin as we move on into the overnight. That's going to be bringing just massive temperature changes over just a 24-hour period. So right now, looking out the door, winds are starting to kick up, but they're not quite as bad as they're going to be later on. But we are looking at pretty much cloudy skies all across the region, 55 degrees, east-southeasterly winds at about 15. We're going to see a strong southerly wind with gusts of up to 40 miles per hour later on this afternoon, and that'll allow for our temperatures probably to top out at 70 once again, just like yesterday, before they crash and burn in the overnight tonight with the passing of this system. But anywhere from the upper 40s to the mid-50s is the rule, with 48 in Alex, 53 in Brainerd, 55 in the metro, and winds anywhere from the south-southeast at about 10 to 15. So not too shabby right now, but those are really going to increase as we head on into the latter part of the day today, with very gusty winds and then a switch to the northwest as we move on into the overnight tonight. So with that switch to northwesterly winds, front moves through, temperatures plummet into the 30s tonight. Wintry mix possible in the overnight. Might be waking up to a little bit of the white stuff tomorrow morning. Huge temperature drop, and then we rebound back into the 50s and 60s by the middle of the week. So it's funny because on Easter Sunday we were talking about this as well. Winds have changed. We're bringing huge temperature changes into the region, and today we're doing the same thing, guys. So must be something about Sunday night that brings in that cold weather.
I guess. I can't believe we're talking about a wintry mix.
I know.
It was
It's depressing.
72 yesterday.
It's depressing
So
for me
wrong.
to say that as well. So.
Right below it, huge temperature drop. All right, thank you.
No, but I love Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Red
No
Hot Chili Peppers.
GNR?
Beastie Boys. I just don't
No
get the
Sweet Child of Mine?
Beastie Boys being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
What?
Beastie
We'll
Boys were
continue.
huge, Karen, no?
Let's continue.
You're a Beastie Boys
Let's
fan?
take this-
No, I'm not a Beastie Boys fan,
We'll
but
take
I'm just
this
saying
debate
they were
to
really
Facebook.
popular.
Let's Facebook debate this one. You do the weather.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
Yeah,
Facebook
we
this
will
one.
Facebook
All right,
this
well,
debate.
Facebook debate. Who is popular? Wind advisory from 1 to 7. Gusts of up to 40 miles per hour. Now, the difference is we start out the day with southerly winds, so that's what brings us up to 70. And then we move on into the overnight tonight, and we swap that out for a northwesterly, which is going to completely change our forecast. So this is what we're doing here. We've got a severe threat, especially for our southeastern counties, really just south of the metro, heading all the way down to Mankato and into portions of western and southwestern Wisconsin. Now, as that moves on later on this afternoon and evening, that area low pressure will shift through, and we will be looking at the threat for a wintry mix in the overnight tonight and into tomorrow. So huge temperature swings and a huge temperature forecast difference here over the next 24 hours, unfortunately. So yesterday we topped out at 73. It was gorgeous until about 4 o'clock when those clouds started to roll in and then the rain. Average is about 58, so we were way above normal for this time of year, and now we're looking at some big changes once again. So area low pressure is brewing. It's going to head slingshot through the southern part and southeastern part of the state especially. So what is that going to mean for us? Well, basically, moisture and, of course, all that instability is going to slingshot right around that southeastern quadrant. Has the best chance to pick up on that severe threat today. Any tornadic possibility for us will be initially 2 or 3 o'clock when some of those storms start to form. But that's it. The southeastern quadrant has the best chance for those storms, as the severe thunderstorm possibility, according to Storm Prediction Center, does include our region. So watch out for that as we head on into the latter part of the day. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with some showers and storms off and on until the overnight tonight. We've got some big changes. I'll show you that 7-day forecast. Good Sunday morning. I'm Fox 9 meteorologist Marina Jurica. Well, we've got a really crazy, hectic day here, not only throughout this Sunday, but into the overnight tonight and tomorrow, because we've got, believe it or not, for your Monday morning. I'll give you more details coming up in about 9 minutes. The Fox 9 Morning News starts right now.
Today.
It is.
You know, yeah, it's a movie day today. It's just heading indoors. It's not going to be the greatest day today or tomorrow. We're not going to get full sunshine back until Tuesday. And any amount of sunshine that we get today is going to create a bit of an issue for us when it comes to a severe weather threat. Looking at our storm vision right now, we've just got a few showers out there. Not too much activity after a lot of rain in the overnight. However, Storm Prediction Center does have our southeastern cities and our southeastern counties, basically from the metro down towards Rochester and into our Wisconsin counties, under a moderate risk for severe weather as we head on into the afternoon. We're looking at about a 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. time frame, and when those initialize, it just depends on how much sunshine we can get to fire up and fuel those storms and bring them up into the region. So we'll keep a close eye on that as we head on throughout the day today. But right now we're socked in. We've got cloudy skies all across the region. 55 east-southeasterly winds are just starting to kick up at about 15 miles per hour. Those will continue to increase. We actually have a wind advisory for the day today for gusts of up to 40 miles per hour. Now, they'll be out of the south during the day today, but they'll be out of the northwest, which we all know. What happens to our temperatures when that goes on in the overnight tonight and tomorrow? So we'll dip down into the mid-30s. Could be waking up to a wintry mix in our morning tomorrow. But right now, winds 10 to 15, not too bad. That will change though. And boy, winds have changed last Sunday. Same song and dance as we move on into the day today. We're going to be looking at southerly winds switching over to northwesterly winds, which will bring us the threat for waking up to a few white flakes tomorrow morning, believe it or not. Huge temperature drop into our Monday night before temperatures start to rebound by the middle of the week. I'll show you that 7-day forecast with a light at the end of the tunnel when we get back. So back to you guys.
Glad you're watching, Mom.
Well, we are looking at a day to head to the opera. We have a matinee today at 2 p.m. So it is a good day to get out there and enjoy indoor activities, because we are going to be looking at the threat for storms, and some of them could be severe. So we'll have to watch out for that, and I'll show you the best quadrant for that. But yesterday we topped out at 73. Average is 58 degrees. So we were well above average. It was a beautiful about 75% of the day, and then we got those clouds and the rain rolling in. But this is what's cooking. We've got an area low pressure that's going to ride on in. Basically, it's going to wrap that moisture right around with it, and we're going to have some instability basically in the southeastern portion of our viewing area. So anywhere from the Twin Cities heading on down towards Rochester and over into our Wisconsin counties, basically from Eau Claire heading all the way swinging down into Iowa. That's where we are under a moderate risk for severe weather as we head on into about the 2 to 6 p.m. time period later on this afternoon. So really going to have to watch, and of course we'll let you know if any watches or warnings are issued. But otherwise, that severe thunder possibility is for our southeastern counties, and then everyone else could see some showers and thunderstorms as we roll on throughout the day today. But 70 will be our high. Southerly, very strong winds. We have a wind advisory in effect for gusts of up to 40 miles per hour. Then tonight, 35. Huge difference behind this system. Once it passes, mostly cloudy skies. We get that overnight mix rolling right on into the region. And then as we head on into our Monday, we could start out, believe it or not, with a little bit of a wintry mix, some white stuff after seeing the 80s already this year. Northwesterly winds gusting up to 30, so it's going to be very cold. Wind chill of probably around 32 degrees throughout our day tomorrow. So another day to bundle up. Looking at our 7-day forecast, once we get rid of that cold blast, temperatures actually rebound very nicely into Tuesday and Wednesday. Then we have another system rolling in on Wednesday night and Thursday night that could be giving us once again some showers and thunderstorms and cooler temperatures, but at least we don't nosedive into the 40s. We'll be staying in the 50s and 60s. We'll be right back.
Little eaters are going to be here.
3 of my little eaters will be here. So we'll,
fun.
Yeah.
I get to see the Holden clan.
Yeah.
Was he? You're a picky eater, aren't you?
No.
You're not?
No. Pretty good.
Are they playing the Beastie Boys?
Yeah.
He's rubbing it in.
Because they're in the rock and roll.
Salt on the wound.
I got nothing.
Little salt on the wound.
Not rubbing it in.
You know what? I like the Beastie Boys. It's all good.
And then it's gone.
I love them. In fact, I wish they would have been inducted to the Hall of Fame years ago.
They could have. But
Oh,
Guns
now
N'
we got a little
Roses
Guns N'
also.
Roses.
There we go. We're covering the field. We need to red hot chili pepper this afternoon. So just be careful with those thunderstorms. Someone could pack a punch.
Thanks, Maria. We'll see you back here in an hour. Fox News Sunday is next.
Have a good hour.
About weather, clouds.
Cheater.
That's for another half hour.
I'm not even. I've got somebody on my team this time.
Oh.
All right, coming off of yesterday, gorgeous day. It was a day that we really
so
needed
beautiful in the
after
morning.
such
Yeah,
cool weather.
nice.
But today, back into the soupiness.
Yes, and we're also dealing with a threat for severe weather, so that's what we need to worry about later on this afternoon and evening. We do have, according to SBC, a moderate risk for severe weather as we move on into the afternoon and evening hours, and that's basically for our southeastern portion of our viewing area. So anywhere from the metro, Yo-Yo Spring, right
Yeah,
here.
from
35 and windy too.
Yeah.
To
Is it
40.
going to be windy though to go with the 35-degree temperature? So we'll see.
Yes,
even
and I mean
cooler.
like that 43
This is a
that we
wind
hit.
chill.
Yeah, the 43 we hit tomorrow, it might feel like 30.
Oh,
with 40 mile per hour
yikes.
gusts.
Hey, thanks, Marina. Appreciate
You're very
that.
welcome.
Get to our top story now.
Yeah, let's do that. A deadly.
Oh
Todd,
my God.
okay.
Oh my!
So this
I
has been
have
a
no
battle
words
for over an
you.
hour
Floor
now.
Director
I have
Kelly,
no
did you
words
not
for you.
stand there with the
Yes,
timer and say
right there.
30
Yeah, but-
seconds, ready, set, go?
But
Thank
here are the
you.
real rules. Here is the video that Todd was talking about. I had to eat some pizza. For under the
Marina, you were fast. See, I have 30
No.
pushing out the crust.
I'm still, that's sauce on there, and then she's done.
Okay, you took 50.
Nice. We're going to see how my pizza, which may have taken a little bit longer than yours, turned out.
Yeah, but you know what? In the end, it all goes in the same place and it tastes just as great.
But
That's right.
What did is Aaron just say? Is quality over speed?
But that was the point of the
That was
contest.
the point, to do it in 30
speed.
seconds
It
and
was
not
to
for
make the
me
best-
30
it was-
seconds.
A medium 13-inch pepperoni
It
pizza
was to
in
make
30
the best.
seconds.
It was to make the best pizza. Let's stop fighting about
just
this
doesn't
and
follow the
get to the weather
rules.
forecast before we get yelled at by Rebecca, our producer.
If we do get any amount of sunshine as we move on into the afternoon, Storm Prediction Center has a moderate risk for severe weather, basically starting at the metro, heading down towards Mankato, all the way over to Rochester, Eau Claire, and swinging around into our Wisconsin counties. So we do have a moderate risk for that severe weather anytime after 2 p.m. And it depends on how much sunshine we get to help fuel the file for those storms. But we are seeing that area low pressure pass through as we head on into the overnight tonight, and that's going to leave us with a vastly different Monday as we kick off the work week tomorrow. So out the door right now, we are socked in here in Eden Prairie, 55 degrees. We've got some showers out there as expected, and we are going to be looking at winds really kicking. Right now they're just starting, but out of the east-southeast, anywhere from 25 to 35 miles per hour this afternoon with gusts of up to 40, and that's why we have a wind advisory for a good portion of our viewing area. And then we switch to northwesterly winds in the overnight tonight, which is going to leave us with a very strong wintry chill to the air and the chance to wake up to a wintry mix and a little bit of the white stuff tomorrow morning, which is something we haven't seen in a while. So 55 degrees in the metro, 53 in St. Cloud, 49 in Brainerd, 48 in Alex. So temperatures pretty much anywhere from the upper 40s to mid 50s right now. Winds are not too bad, anywhere from about 10 to 25 miles per hour, but those will really start to gear up here by midday. And what we're going to talk about here over the next hour, of course, is getting much colder. And we're going to continue to see winds of change, just like we did on our Easter Sunday night. So northwesterly winds will bring in a totally different forecast for our Monday with a huge temperature drop, chance for that wintry mix, and then our temperatures will rebound as we head on into Wednesday and Thursday. So back to honest Karen and not so honest Tom.
Now.
Well, we are looking at a not so great 48 hours, but then after that we get over this hump. But we got to get through today and tomorrow. We've got a lot of weather to squeeze in these 2 days, that's for sure. Yesterday started out so beautifully. It wasn't until about 4 or 5 o'clock we saw those high clouds roll in and then the rain, but 73 was our high. Really, really nice. Hope you enjoyed it because today and tomorrow, not so great. This is what we've got going on. Area low pressure starting to build, moving on through Nebraska and into our direction. So what's going to happen is as that system passes, it's going to totally change our weather. But as it passes, it could create some problems for us, especially in the southeastern portion of our viewing area. Anywhere from the metro heading down to the Iowa border and over into Wisconsin, we are under a moderate risk for severe weather as we move on into the afternoon and early evening hours. So any amount of sunshine that we do pick up on is going to help fuel the fire for these storms. So we're just going to have to wait and see how this all plays out as we head on into the afternoon and be very sky aware as we move on throughout our day today, especially our southern counties. So this will allow for the severe thunderstorm threat as we head on into the southeast later on. Then that low pressure will move through and bring a completely different forecast to us for our Monday. That is more like winter. So very windy today, gusts of up to 40 miles per hour out of the south. That's going to help bring us up to a high of 70, but mostly cloudy skies, and then those storms moving in later on. Then mostly cloudy tonight, turning into an overnight mix possibility. Unbelievable. Mid-30s though. Might wake up to a little bit of that white stuff tomorrow morning. 43 degrees. Very strong northwesterly winds are going to make things feel more like 32. So it's going to be a very cold day, and then we rebound nicely into our Tuesday and Wednesday. But we got to get through the next couple of days too, which is going to be a little rough. Of course, if any watches or warnings are issued, we will let you know. Now it is time. Good morning. I'm Fox 9 meteorologist Marina Jurica. Let's get to the forecast because there's a lot to get to here. Those thunderstorms, we will keep you posted. The Fox 9 Morning News starts right now. And a car, of course, driving right.
Yeah, right.
But we are looking at the threat for severe weather ourselves. Basically, we are seeing that window at about 2 to 6 p.m. We're going to have to see how much sunshine we get. And there's going to have to be some elements that get into play with this area low pressure that is driving on up from the plains. And we will keep a close eye on that. Basically, best chance for that southeastern corner of our viewing area. So that's for the metro heading down to Mankato, over to Rochester, down through the Iowa border and into our Wisconsin county. So, and that'll be later on today. But 73 degrees was yesterday's high. I hope you enjoyed it. Clouds rolled in and boy, we're socked in right now as well. So here's the setup. Area of low pressure will start to move on up from the plains. It'll allow for that circulation around that area of low pressure to drive the potential of thunderstorms moving on into southeastern portion of Minnesota, Iowa, and into our Wisconsin county. So we'll have to keep a close eye as this system pushes in, as that severe thunderstorm potential continues to move on into our region. Very windy day today, though no matter how you toss it up, we're going to be looking at southerly wind gusts of up to 40 miles per hour, changing over into a northwesterly wind once this system passes in the overnight tonight. So yes, giving us a chance of an overnight mix and some snowfall tomorrow morning. So we could see a little bit of that white stuff early in the morning hours. And then we're only going to see a high of 43 degrees on Monday, so much cooler. And with that, we're going to be seeing northwesterly wind gusts of up to 30, making probably that 43 feel a little bit more like 30 degrees throughout the entire day. We rebound nicely on Tuesday and Wednesday with that nice warming trend. And in my defense over my pizza, which, you know, obviously was considered very shabby, I had my face on the pizza, so they needed to show the pre and the post because obviously once it got there, it all slid down to the bottom. So I think at least for creativity, I should win. But I'm totally for Karen because we made those pizzas, Karen and I, in 30 seconds. And Tom took 4 minutes. And the whole thing was supposed to be 30 seconds.
And then he's touting his quality in that 4 minutes, which just didn't happen. There was no quality, which is
right today and tomorrow. So it'll be a good day to get some cooking going with the family, see what's up. And I was always a vegetable eater, so I know that's strange. But the only vegetable I didn't like growing up was beets. How about you, Karen? What vegetable? What?
You know what? Not the best. I'm trying.
Not the best? Okay. All right. We're going to be looking at a busy next couple of days. So let's get to the issues. Area low pressure is rolling out of the plains. That created all that severe weather yesterday. It's going to rotate through and give us a chance for some severe weather. We do have that potential basically in southeastern Minnesota, heading over into Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and moving on into Iowa. So really anywhere from the metro down through Mankato over into Rochester and into our Wisconsin counties has the threat for that severe weather today. That possibility as we move on into basically the 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. time frame. So very windy today, 70 degrees for our high, gusts of up to 40 miles per hour. Totally changing to a northwesterly wind in the overnight tonight, giving us a chance for some snow as we move on into our Monday, believe it or not. And big changes on the 7-day. I'll give you a closer look at that coming up in about 9 minutes, excuse me. But we are going to be looking at a big change on Tuesday and Wednesday, back to some warmer temperatures. Wake up and win. Answer for the day today is on the TV show Cheers. What position did Sam Malone play for the Boston Red Sox?
It's not a good sign when we say, what are we doing?
What's next?
Are we talking pizza here?
We are. The winning pizza. That's what we're talking about.
Karen's Rockstar winning pizza.
Do we
right
agree that Tom's looks the best?
Yes, but he did it top prize.
I'm going to have to agree.
I had the cutest one, though, because I had my face, like my hair.
I don't remember cute in the competition.
Yeah, that was
No. Cute was not on the scoring sheet, but it's all about taste. Fun. It was fun.
Yeah, big pizza Olympics and Devani's. That was a lot of fun.
We need to talk about severe weather because we could see some today.
All right, so southeastern portion of our viewing area could see potential for severe weather today, so just make sure that you stay tuned. We'll keep you posted if any watches or warnings are issued.
Thanks, everybody.
Come on, you guys. Take a bite.
Thanks for watching.
See you next weekend
at 7.